morning, Tony Wildcats. Today is Tuesday, January 15th, which means it's National Hat Day. I'm Jordan Russell Howard.
And I'm Jeffrey James Reagan. Today is also National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. So with that, we're going to serve you a big scoop of today's announcements. King of the Hill nominations were open last week. Now, voting for this annual tradition should happen tomorrow, Wednesday the 16th. And seniors nominations for class of 2019's Who's Who will also happen sometime this week.
Now, there are two important meetings in the next few days to announce. First, there'll be one parent meeting for anyone interested in trying out for a high school spirit group, 9th grade cheer, 9th grade dance, varsity cheer, and our varsity dance.
It will be held on Monday, February 18th at 5:30 in the cafeteria. A parent must attend if a student is interested in trying out for any spirit group at NLRHS. This will be a general meeting to go over the handbook and then breakout sessions for the specific group you would like to try out for.
Also, the Art Guild will have a meeting before school and after school on Friday, January 18th for students who are unable to make it at those times. Please contact Ms. R. Wenzel at wenzelr@nlrsd.org for the information they will be missing. And speaking of such clubs, such as the Art Guild, this will be a good time to remind you all of the many clubs and choices you have here at North Little Rock. So here we go.
We have the Art Guild sponsored by Miss Langhammer and Miss and Mrs. Wenzel. Beta Club sponsored by Miss Holbert and Miss Moore. Chess Club with Mr. McPherson and Dance Troupe with Miss Pitts.
We have Disc Golf with Mr. Hicks and Mr. Shipman, Dungeons & Dragons Club with Miss Mercado, the Future Business Leaders of America with Miss Douglas, and the SCCLA with Miss Billings, Miss Luck, and Miss Taylor.
There's the Genealogy Club with Miss Blakely, the GSA with Mr. Gass and Miss McCoy, HOSA for MedPro with Miss Jones, and the JROTC Leaders with Colonel Moore.
There's Key Club with Miss Colley and Miss Smith, Le Club de Bons Chausses with Miss Joyner, the Light with Mr. Valls, and the Media Club with Miss Bacon.
We also have Mental Health Awareness with Miss McCoy, Mu Alpha Theta with Miss Passmore and Miss Rozelle, the National Honor Society through the Guidance Office, and the NLR Cats Closet with Miss Selhorst.
If you're interested in Quiz Bowl, you'll see Mr. Hicks. If you prefer robotics, you may contact Mr. Cobb and Miss Hefner. The Spanish Club is sponsored by Miss Arana, Miss Dickin, and Miss Franco, Miss McCoy, and Mr. Cazada, and the Spanish Honor Society by Miss Arana and Miss Franco.
Student Council is sponsored by Miss Rogers and Miss Taylor, the TED Ed Club by Miss Selhorst, Teen Court by Miss Stanley and Miss Thomas, and the Tri-M by Mr. Havens.
And finally, we have Turning Point USA with Mr. Irons, the Wildcat Fishing Club with Mr. White, the Wildcat Cube Club with Mr. Hicks, and last but not least, the Young Democrats with Miss Stanley.
Now, we know that was a very long list, so we're going to post it again on our social accounts. And if you have any questions, you can ask any of our teachers for that information. Or you can go to the person responsible for keeping up with all those clubs, Miss Clutcher in room A101.
The Young Arkansas Artists are having an art competition, and students 9th through 12th grade will be allowed to enter. Only one student per grade level will be able to be submitted to the competition. If you are interested in competing to enter the art competition, please submit original work of art that has your name, grade level, the name of your artwork, and the medium attached to the back of your work, and then submit it to Ms. Wenzel in room BL27 by February 15th. For more information on the competition, go to their website or contact Ms. Wenzel in room BL43 or Ms. Wenzel in BL27.
Congrats to the following students on their placement in the All-Region Band: Cami Curtis, Kiana Eubanks, Hugo Serbo, JJ McJunkins, Chris Crutchfield.
Mason Burns, Adrian Cox, Brian Nooker, Clifton Belcher, Larry Turner, Vincent Clymer, Marikai Quanasai, and Sam Cherry. Congratulations to all.
The swim team competed last week at the Clarksville tournament, where the boys finished 3rd out of 13 teams and the girls finished 5th out of 12 teams. Combined, the teams finished 3rd. The boys placed 1st in 2 of the relay races. Members of those relays were Peyton Price, Philip Stanley, Joseph Potts, and Luke Wilkins.
The girls' relay team placed 2nd. Members of the relay were Avery Belani, Riley Bowles, Michelle Potts, and Betsy Ponder. In the individual results, Philip Stanley and Joseph Potts won 2 races each, and Avery Belani and Peyton Price placed 3rd.
COE students, There's a new poetry club being formed. It will meet on Thursdays during flex period in room B126. That's Mr. Martin's class.
Finally, moving on to basketball, congrats to both our varsity boys and girls for their wins last Friday against Southside. This week, both games on Tuesday and Friday are away. For the next 2 weeks after that, we will be hosting home games against Bryant, Cabot, Central, and Conway. And of course, if you can't make it, we will live stream all those games.
That's right. Remember that you can watch all our streams via the Athletics app, with the Athletics website, and now also via YouTube. And that's all the news we have for you today, Wildcats. Remember that if you have any announcements or comments, you can contact us via email at nlrtv@nlrsd.org.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at NLRTV4, on Instagram at NLRTV_NLRHS, and our Facebook page at North Little Rock TV. And please subscribe to our NLRTV YouTube channel.
Have a great day, Wildcats!